mi gente, welcome back to the channel. My name is Sean and this is We Are Investing. On today's video, I want to talk about SoFi stock because there is huge news that just came out today that I think is really important if you are a shareholder or you're looking to invest in SoFi stock. Now, I'm not trying to pump up the stock. I just want to provide you guys with the information. But I want to give you a quick disclaimer that I am invested in this company. I have leaps and I have cash secured puts at the $14 strike that expires at the end of the week. If SoFi is under $14 by the end of the week, I will be taking on more stock. So I am bullish on this company. I do believe that there is upside from the current share price. But I don't want you to buy a stock just because I think it's a good stock to buy right now. I want you to do your own due diligence. I'm not pumping up SoFi. Do not buy anything based off what I'm saying on this video. Do your own due diligence and buy the stocks that you like. But I'm going to try to do my best to show you on today's video why I think this news is huge for SoFi. So with all that being said, I don't want to waste any more of your time. Let's cut to the chase. What is the big news? Well, the news is that today it was announced that the Biden administration will not be extending student loan forgiveness. Starting February 1st, payments on student loans will have to begin again. This is huge for SoFi because SoFi is a company that started off by refinancing student loans. And because of the pandemic and this program, that's part of their business has been slashed. It has been cut dramatically. And if you take a look at the income statement for this company, you can see how revenues for student loans have dropped a lot. When we start to see student loan payments pick up again, we could see more people refinancing on those loans. And that is where SoFi comes into the picture because that is a very strong business for them and will help with revenue growth. When you have revenue growing and exceeding expectations, then the multiple, the price to sales multiple is going to look more attractive. And because of that increase in growth, you're going to get a higher multiple as well. So it's a double effect on the stock. People are willing to pay a higher price to sale multiple and you have higher revenues, so that drops your price to sales multiple. So you can get a very nice expansion on the stock price. Now, if you don't know how big student loans are in this country, let me share some facts with you. 1 out of 6 Americans are affected by student loans. The amount of student loans has doubled over the last decade to 1.7 trillion. Yes, trillion with a T dollars. That is almost the size of the infrastructure package. So there is a ton of student loans out there. And it is estimated by the Education Department that over 42 million Americans have benefited from the student loan pause. Those are 42 Americans that could refinance on their loans once payments begin again. Now, before we dive into the numbers, because there is more that I want to show you, I want to show you the true impact that this could have on revenues. Just know that I've done deep dive analysis on this stock before. I'll link the prior videos down below in the video description. Also, I want you to be aware of a stellar promotion that's happening right now with WEBULL. If you sign up with the exclusive link that I have down below, you will get 2 free stocks worth up to $2,300. In addition, you will get $5 worth of crypto trading, and you will also get 5 free stocks if you refer it to a friend. Now, if you're not using TD Ameritrade and Thinkorswim, I think WEBULL is the best alternative. WEBULL is probably the best brokerage on your mobile device. If you don't believe me, just try it out. If you have any questions about it, you can feel free to message me and I will guide you through the process. The link to the exclusive promotion is provided down below. Also, please consider joining our Patreon. It's $5 a month. You'll get access to our private Discord. You will get access to valuation spreadsheets. You will get access to weekly meetups, and you will get access to stock picks as well. A link to the Patreon is provided down below. But with all that being said, let's hop on over to the computer, take a look at their investor presentation from the last earnings so that you can see how impactful this news might be to the company. So let's do it. Shoo. All right, this is going to be real quick. Let's zoom out here. We're going to take a look at the segment financials. I want you to pay attention to what is being actually shown here, and we are going to focus on student loan originations, and this is reported in thousands. We're going to go back over to the right where we're going to take a look at the full year. And we're going to take a look at these 4 years essentially. Fiscal year 2018, 2019, 2020, and the last 12 months or the latest 12 months. So 2021, because this is December 14th at the time of filming. So what are we looking at here? Because this is super important in my personal opinion. We're looking at student loan originations in 2018 of $6.5 billion, billion with a B. This is 533,000, 532 million, 6.5 billion. 2019, 6.7 billion. 2020, the pandemic hit. This dropped to close to 5 billion. The last 12 months, we're still in a pandemic. The student loans have been paused. That's super important. That is killing originations. They're down to 3.8 billion. Now let's take a second to analyze this just through common sense, right? So what is actually happening right now? Well, we have a student loan pause. Anybody with student loans did not have to pay those loans during the pandemic because of that law. Well, that law is set to expire, so those people will have to start paying back their student loans. In addition to that, we had people that have graduated. We have people that have taken on more student loan debt. They are going to have to pay back those loans as well. They weren't having to do so before. So essentially, we have about a year and a half, close to 2 years worth of time of people racking on more student loans, people graduating, so more customers. We also have all of those customers that had their student loans paused for the time being. So what we could see in 2022 is a ginormous pop in student loan originations because that customer base has grown. Not only has that customer base grown, rates are still low, and a lot of the talk is that rates are going to rise. So that is going to put a lot of people in a situation where they think they need to refinance now while they can because soon rates are going to go up and it won't be worthwhile. So that could cause a tsunami of people refinancing their student loans. And that's going to be extremely good for this business in SoFi. I believe that the amount of people that will refinance on their student loans is going to be very high, maybe so high that SoFi is not going to be able to keep up with all of the requests. Now take that in. This is super bullish for SoFi over the next, let's say, year. Now, these kinds of businesses that lend money, do all these loans and refinances, these kinds of businesses, they're very cyclical. They are booming when rates are low, people are refinancing. But what happens is that your customer base starts to dwindle because people don't refinance every single year. They might refinance once and that's it. So you run out of customers to refinance. Also, when you start seeing rates rise, less and less people are going to refinance. So it's a very cyclical type of business and it doesn't last forever. So it's a blessing, but it can also be a curse. Now, good thing for SoFi is that they are diversifying their business. They are just trying to get people in the door so that they can sell them their other products. Now, are they successful in selling them their other products? This business is still very young with all of their other aspects. We need to keep a close eye on all of the businesses to see how they're growing and what kind of percentage they make of revenue. If those other segments do not grow enough, then SoFi will not be a good long-term investment. But for the time being, at least for the next year, we have this catalyst of student loan originations boosting revenue. I, for one, think that that is worth playing right now at the current price. In addition, maybe the business actually is a good one and starts selling all of their products and just becomes a flywheel of financial services, which then we could see sustained long-term growth in this company. So I'm not at the point to say that this is a company that you hold for 5-10 years. I'm just not at that point yet. But right now, I definitely think it's a good play and could be a good long-term investment. All right, mi gente, that pretty much wraps it up. Hit that subscribe button, ring that bell, and smash that like button. Comment down below your thoughts on SoFi. I'll catch you all on the next video. It's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. And this is We Are Investing, and together we are invincible. See ya!